What's going on, guys? It's your boy Mr. Was, and in today's video I'm going to show you my easy full guide on how to do herbiboars when training hunter. Also, if you're new to this channel, then please hit that subscribe button and click on the bell for notifications for when I upload a new video. So without further ado, let's get into the video. Okay, so before we get into the actual guide, I just want to give you a quick rundown on what you need in order to do this efficiently. So first and foremost, you're going to need to have full graceful. That is a must. Otherwise there'll be no point doing this, as it will decrease your XP per hour and your GP per hour. So make sure you get graceful as soon as possible. The next item is magic secateurs. You'll need this in order to harvest the herbivore. Next, we'll talk about your inventory. As you can see, it's not much in there. So all you're going to need is a bunch of stamina pots. I would recommend about 10, but you can have less, it's up to you. But I think 10 is a good starting point. Now, one very important thing that you need in order to do this properly, and as I said, to get your XP per hour as high as it can and your GP per hour, is a herb sack. This is a must, and in order to get this is by going to any Slayer Master and purchasing it for a whopping 750 points. Yes, I know it is a lot, but I'll suggest start saving up from now on when you're doing your Slayer. So this is a must, and you'll see why when we go through the guide. Now, to get to the island, let me just show you where I am. It's Mushroom Forest. It's quite a big area. So, the way of getting here is by using a dig site pendant. Now, to actually use this, you need to complete the dig site quest, funny enough. But to do this, you're going to need to buy a ruby necklace and then enchant it, and then you'll get the dig site pendant. Now all you've got to do, once you've got that, just click on rub, click on dig site, and it will take you just here. All you've got to do is just run east to the boat, ship, whatever you want to call it, and quick travel this guy here. Once you've done that, you are in the area. So let me just show you. There you go, right here. And what I like about this is a bank as well. So like if you run out of stamina pots, or you need to empty the herb sack, just run to the bank, you know, bank all your stuff, run back and carry on. Now, if you're using RuneLight like me, as you can see, there's these squares that are highlighted all over the map. You can't really see back there, but you can. That means you can start from any of these squares. So, like I said, as long as you've got your graceful, your magic secateurs. I'm using the agility cape because obviously it gives you a bit of stamina boost once per day, which is nice. But you can use your graceful cape; it's not a problem. One other thing before you do this, I'm going to put this on full screen. I know this might look a bit weird. Is to zoom your camera all the way out. Because if you're doing this when your camera's that close, it's just going to be impossible. So I zoom all the way out. Now you're probably wondering, how have I got this zoomed out so far? Now hopefully you can see this. You go on to your RuneLight configuration, or the spanner, and it will be camera zoom. So you click on, if you haven't turned it on, then just click enable, then edit. And if you want, you can copy what I've got here. So expand inner zoom limit will make you zoom out as far as possible. Vertical camera is the way I've got my camera now, otherwise it would be something like that. The others I don't think I've touched, but yeah, if you want to copy what I've got here, yeah, so once you've done that, go back out. So yeah, I like to do this on a full screen. It's just a lot easier, because when you're going from one square to another, it's literally about 1 or 2 clicks, where if you have it zoomed in, you're going to be clicking about 5-6 times. It's just going to take forever. So have it zoomed out. Now, what spot you need to click on? Okay, so first of all, let's get this started. So we're going to inspect the rock, and it's going to give you a path. There you go. So as you can see, there's these white squares, and it's showing you a path to this blue square. Now all you've got to do is follow the path. Now at the same time, keep an eye on your stamina as well, because that's why you've got the stamina pot. So I like to pot up when I'm about 50 run energy, something like that. At least it keeps it up that way. So once you do that, inspect the patch, and it'll give you another path. Now this is all random, you might only get 2 paths, 3 paths, it's all random. So just follow the path, and once you come up to this situation where there's 2 squares, you just got to click on one, and if it's the wrong one, nothing will happen, and if it's the right one, it'll give you another path. So as you can see, nothing happened there. I don't think it shows on the chat box. Yeah, nothing seems to be out of place here. So then all you've got to do is click on the other one, and it'll give you another path. And yeah, that's all you've got to do really, just keep following that. And as you've noticed, I've just done one click, nothing more. It's so chilled. Another path, just follow the squares. And like I said, when my run energy is going a bit low, I just use a stamina pot. And yeah, that's pretty much it really. Now, I'm just going to do a full run for you just to show you what it looks like. Once you've done this so much, you'll get used to what square to click on. Okay, as you can see, it's quite a long path. I've had about 4 so far. Sometimes they're short, as I said a minute ago. This should be the last one now. I'm guessing it's going to end here like it normally does. Yep. So, as you can see, it's come up green, which means you've finished your run. Now I'm just going to zoom in for this one. All you've got to do is attack tunnel, and a Herbiboar will come out. Now you get your XP drop up there. So I've got 2.4k, and all you got to do is click harvest, and you get your loot, and you get a bit of Herbiboar XP as well. So as you can see, if that was filled up, you would have to run all the way to the bank, which from here all the way down is quite far. So having your herb sack, all you got to do is click fill, and that's it. Then you can carry on. I'm just going to put this back to my normal screen now. That's better. Now, what loot can you expect from doing this? As you saw a minute ago, I've got a few herbs. You know, obviously it depends on your herb lore level. So I'm 99, but you don't need 99. You can, I'd say around 85, 90, which is a good level for this. Because that's when you get like your higher end herbs like snapdragons, toadstools, ranars, etc. You still get the odd lower end ones like the guam, these taramin herbs, etc. You still get them, but mainly you get the higher end herbs, and that's how you get your GP per hour even higher. XP per hour, I was getting around 160k. That's if I'm concentrating fully. If I'm doing something else on the side, like I do play my Xbox on my other monitor whilst doing this, so I get around 120k, 130k, which is decent considering it's a pretty AFK skill. Also, another thing you've probably already guessed, you get a pet from doing this, which is a rate of 1 in 6,500, and luckily I was fortunate enough to get this pet. I literally got it from 94 to 95, so within 1 level, so I was very, very lucky. So as you can see in my event now, I've got 4 herbs in that run, and as you can see I've got toadstools, ranars, avantos, so very, very good herbs there. And like I said, if you get a full invent, just left click on your herb sack and just carry on. And obviously it'll get to a point where your herb sack's full up, then obviously you have no choice but to go to the bank, empty it and carry on. But yeah, that's pretty much all you have to do really. It's quite a simple skill really. It's quite chill. As you can see, it takes a good like 10-20 seconds to get to your next square, so in that time you could, you know, do something else. You know, like I said, I'll play my Xbox or go on YouTube or something like that. So there you go guys, this was my full guide on how to train your hunter efficiently when doing herbiboars. I really hope this guide has helped you a lot. If it has, give this video a thumbs up, and once again, if you are new to this channel, then please hit that subscribe button and click on the bell for notifications for when I upload a new video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one.